Kia ora, I'm Sheree Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. All Black and Blues captain Dalton Papali'i has sidestepped a court charge after police accused him of driving at extremely excessive speeds on an Auckland motorway. Police were unable to proceed with the charge due to a technicality understood to be an issue with the speed detection equipment. It's understood Papali'i has recently addressed his Blues teammates and senior leadership group regarding the incident. The GIB shortage is showing no signs of improving, with builders calling it a catch-22. The plasterboard is desperately sought after, with reports of it being stockpiled, stolen and sold on Trade Me for 6 times the retail price. There's only one manufacturer of GIB in New Zealand. It's left one Auckland builder no other option but to import alternative products.
We've imported our required plasterboard from Thailand, and without that as a solution, this site would be padlocked and closed within 2 months, sending over 100 people home, and a couple of dozen subcontractors would be out of work.
Praise for the government's move to re-engage students in education. The Ministry of Education has set attendance targets to get kids back in the class with a 70% regular attendance goal for 2024. New Zealand Principals Federation says the government seems to be taking the issue on in a comprehensive way, but warns there's no one solution for the complex problem. A plea to the public to bear with hospitals under unprecedented strain. Leaked emails show Middlemore's emergency department in South Auckland saw more than 120 patients above usual 2 nights in a row this week. Meanwhile, Auckland DHB says it's seeing many cases of acute respiratory illness, and adult ED presentation rose 7% from April to May. The Health Minister says hospitals are coping, but top emergency doctor John Bonning says they're facing unprecedented demand across the country.
On top of this, we have our workforce crisis. So the healthcare workforce has been shrunk through the pandemic, nursing resignations and the like, and so it's kind of a perfect storm.
The OECD says the government needs to rein in on its spending. In its latest global economic outlook, it predicts 3% growth, but urges New Zealand to target expenditure better. It's also calling for delaying some infrastructure projects. Former Finance Minister Stephen Joyce says the government's increased spending will have negative effects down the track. He says inflation hurts us all, especially low-income people. And many New Zealand areas are set for another day of stormy weather. Western areas of the North and South Island are expected to bear the brunt of the poor weather today, with a number of Met Service issued weather warnings in force and heavy winds and seas. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.